Hi, my name is Adam Aiman, and today my teammates and I will be explaining about our research project, which is the importance of vaccine in breaking the chain of COVID-19 in Malaysia. There are 4 sections that will be explained by my teammates and I, which are introduction, analysis of findings, discussion of findings, and the last part, which is conclusion. So moving on to the introduction. Introduction.
The importance of vaccine to break the chain of COVID-19 transmission in Malaysia. Physical preparation that provides active acquired immunity to a particular infectious disease. A vaccine typically contains an agent that resembles a disease-causing microorganism and is often made from weakened or killed forms of microbe. It is either toxin or one of the surface protein. Why vaccination is so important? Vaccination can save people's life because it is very safe and effective to be used. Vaccine also protects others you care about, save your family time and money, and lastly, protects future generations. Things you need to know about vaccines. Vaccines stop diseases spreading to the people who are not vaccinated. Vaccine also get safety tested for years before being introduced to the world, and also it reduce or even get rid of some diseases.
Analysis of findings. Analysis of findings. We have done a survey about the importance of vaccine in breaking the chain of COVID-19 transmission in Malaysia. The data from the survey was collected from 30 respondents and will be further analyzed and discussed. Questions from the survey. Moving on, I will analyze the first question in the survey, which is, do you aware of the COVID-19 issue that currently happens in Malaysia? Question 1 will be analyzed by using a pie chart. From the pie chart, it states that 100% of the respondents said yes to the question. This shows that all of the respondents realize and aware of COVID-19. Then, I will analyze the second question, which is, do you know what is the purpose of vaccine? Question 2 will be analyzed by using a pie chart. The pie chart shows that 3% of the respondents said no, and 97% of the respondents said yes. This tells us that almost all of the respondents do know the purpose of vaccine. Next, question 3, which is, do you support any anti-vaccine movement in Malaysia? From the bar graph on question 3, we can see that 31 respondents said no to the question and 1 respondent said yes to the question. This tells us that almost all of the respondents do not support any anti-vaccine movement. Next is question 4, which is, do you think the presence of vaccine can ensure Malaysia is safe from any COVID-19 transmission in the future? Question 4 is analyzed by using a pie chart. The pie chart shows that 9% of the respondents said no to the question, and 91% of the respondents said yes to the question. This tells us that majority of the respondents do believe that vaccine is the key to ensure the safety of Malaysia. Question 5. Do you think vaccine will bring any side effect to your body? The bar graph shows that 17 of the respondents said yes to the question, and 15 of the respondents said no to the question. This tells us that majority of the respondents do agree that vaccine will cause side effects to our body? The last question that will be analyzed is question 6. Will you join any vaccine testing program as part of the subject for the experiment? Question 6 will be analyzed by using a pie chart. From the pie chart shown, it shows that 47% of the respondents said yes, which is equal to 15 respondents, and 53% of the respondents said no, which is equal to 17 respondents. From the data collected, we can see that a majority of the respondents do not want to join any vaccine testing program as part of the subject for the experiment. Secondary data from the World Health Organization (WHO) official website is collected. This data collection involved the number of diseases from year to year of vaccine available diseases. The data collected is translated into the graph shown. The graph shows the number of pertussis cases versus year in Malaysia. From 2000 to 2010, the cases is almost constant, but starting from 2010, we can see that there is a sudden spike till 2015, and then it suddenly drops till 2016, where from 2016 the number of cases started to rise back again till 2019. Discussion of findings.
This is Danny. He came back from the overseas to Malaysia. Little did he know he carried the coronavirus. Danny met his long-lost friend, Adli. Danny then transferred the virus to Adli without his knowledge. Adli came back home and met his son. He transferred the virus to his son. 3 of them are infected by the deadly virus. Imagine if this situation happened not to just Danny, but the other people as well, and this happened repeatedly. This is Danny. He came back from the overseas. Little did he know, he carried the coronavirus. Danny met his long-lost friend, Adli. Adli is vaccinated with the COVID-19 vaccine. The virus from Danny can't infect Adli because he is protected by the vaccine. Adli came back home and met his son. His son also vaccinated with the COVID-19 vaccine. His son also protected from the virus. From this situation, we can see that the COVID-19 chain of transmission is broken just because Adli is protected by the vaccine. Even when the vaccine is produced, the situation A could still happen in Malaysia. This is because there is the anti-vaccine movement in Malaysia, although it is small in number. From our survey, 3.1% of the respondents support the anti-vaccine movement. Hence, the society must be educated enough to reach the 100% vaccinated society. Our survey found out that 53.1% of the respondents believe that the vaccine brings side effects to their body, while 46.9% believe otherwise. This kind of uncertainty will lead to rumors, then lead to movements such as anti-vaccine movement. Thus, it is important to educate the society on vaccine to break the COVID-19 chain of transmission. Sinopharm, in collaboration with Wuhan Institute of Biological Products and the AstraZeneca in collaboration with the Oxford University, are among researchers of the COVID-19 vaccine. that shows promising results. However, there is no official data about successful COVID-19 vaccine research. Hence, vaccine availabilities used to represent how a successful vaccine effect on a country. In the pertussis number of case versus year graph, the graph shape is flat in the early years. The sudden spike in the graph is caused by anti-vaccine movement, said Dr. Nur Hisham. Dr. Farida Kusnin quote that the vaccine refusal began in Malaysia around year 2012 to 2013. The effect of this can be seen in the graph. Hence, we can see from that the lower the society vaccination rate, the higher the number of the cases of disease.
Conclusion.
We have come to the last part of this video. I'm Young Maizura, and now I'll be presenting the conclusion. Based on all the feedback we receive, we can conclude that all Malaysians are fully aware of the COVID-19 pandemic, but not all are fully aware of the purpose of vaccination, and there are still some Malaysians that are anti-vaccine movement. This movement may cause another future outbreak, and it will make it harder for the chain of transmission to break. Therefore, we should spread more awareness regarding the purpose and the usage of vaccine in the efforts of breaking the chain of COVID-19. So if more people are aware and support the vaccination program, the more lives are saved in any future pandemic. We would like to thank to all the frontliners that have been working day and night to help break the chain of COVID-19. We come to the end of this video. We hope you stay safe and stay at home. Thank you for watching.